See how long I can go before the phone overheats. Probably not long. Alchemy is an understanding of chemicals and metals and chemistry to some aspect. In any of its forms. Obviously, the goal would be to make lead into gold or whatever. But then there's the mystical side of alchemy, where it's an understanding of the spiritual, the earth, the things that are here, frequency, things of that nature. I'm aspiring to be an alchemist. I make some healing remedies and things. I enjoy learning about that, using the essences of plants to better people, make them stronger, whatever. But I know it's all God. He's the root of it. It's so hard to tap into. It's so hard to understand, and it's even harder to talk about or explain. And you'd never be able to understand what it is that I'm talking about unless you have an understanding in the first place. You got to come from a position of understanding in order to even start to understand the next level. I always say the ladder analogy, where if I'm way up in a ladder at the top and I'm dropping things down to somebody at the bottom, they might catch it. But they also might just get hit by it and get aggravated, pissed off at me or whatever. Knowledge is the same way. If I'm way up here and I'm dropping knowledge down and I don't fill the gap between me and that person, there's a very good chance that they're not going to catch it. They're just going to get hit. Or it's going to just miss them and then make them fucking mad and jumpy. Knowledge is the same way. It works the same way. So it's hard to understand alchemy. It's hard to teach it, to talk about it. Communicating with the wind would sound stupid to a person without the knowledge in between the communication and the non-communication. And so you need to build yourself. And it's not just a piece of knowledge. You have to find all these little pieces, and they'll bring you to a better understanding of a big piece. Like a video game, where they have like a bunch of stuff to do in this level, And then you complete that level, and you have a whole bunch of other stuff to do in a whole new level or whatever. Anyway, it can do amazing things. You can speak things into existence. It sounds and seems a lot like witchcraft because it is. Because it's all God. If God's power on this earth that he sends down were a lightning bolt, witchcraft and alchemy would be very close branches on the when you see a lightning bolt, you see all the chains coming off the sides of it. Well, alchemy and witchcraft would probably be on the same chain of knowledge, leading back to the main channel of real knowledge. And then you got a whole fake and it's not even all fake, a selective narrative, and then a fake narrative alongside of it. It's so hard to decipher it all. It's such a big puzzle because of this. I'm gonna move because my phone's gonna overheat. Yeah. Anyway, it's such a big puzzle of knowledge that it'd be near impossible to understand it all and to get into that main channel of better understanding where you'd have to understand each branch as you work your way up the chain. People tend to get stuck in a branch a lot of times. That I'm crooked on my trim. They'll get stuck on a branch and just stay there. There's a lot of lucrative, like on the witchcraft branch or whatever, there's a lot of things to be done there. But it's so easily manipulated by Satan. You're so easily manipulated by Satan when you have that knowledge. Curiosity is our great weakness of intelligence. We'll get greedy, I guess, on wanting more. Curiosity is how Satan lures us. It's the great lure for intelligent people. It's in the Book of the Demons by King James. Anyway, I don't know what else to talk about today. Keep trying to understand things, I guess, guys and girls.